Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, when Raila Amolo Odinga gave William Ruto a 14 days ultimatum to do some changes in this country, he took it like a joke. That ended. After that, Raila came out with a master plan of 10 days to start the mass action. They rubbished it. But now, on the first day, when Raila managed to reach out the street, and Ruto, Gachagua and the team saw how Kenyans were chanting, Ruto must go, Ruto must go, they realized that, we are in trouble. They pretend like everything is in order, but I can tell you, after seeing this kind of multitude, that was the time these people realized that, indeed, they don't have that power they thought they are holding to. Power is with the people. And the people's power cannot be curtailed easily. They are trying every means, but they cannot stop this. The CS for Interior, Kithure Kindiki, is proposing new changes as far as the issue of right to demonstrate is concerned in this country. So we'll go deeper to check into what William Samoei Ruto, as the current person in State House, is holistically looking into as far as this issue is concerned. But before we go deep into that, there's a quick request for those who are watching and you are not subscribed, please consider subscribing to our channel. Subscribers. I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Now, I remember at one point, Bobi Wine, who is one of the opposition leaders in Uganda, warned Kenyans as far as the issue of touching on their constitution is concerned. And it was very clear that, please defend your constitution before it becomes too weak to defend you. When you start weakening your constitution by making some changes here and there, it becomes so much weak, then it will turn out too weak to defend you in times when you will need it. This warning was going to both those who are in power and those who are in opposition. Bobi Wine was right. You have many people who are emulating to have such kind of constitution in their country, but then we are seeing effort in Kenya to try and weaken that constitution so that an individual will have absolute power to rule this country for a long time. Because if you check on anything that they are trying to do here, the end game will not be in those small things that we are seeing as of late. The biggest plan could be William Ruto want to become a live president the way Moi was, something which will be similar to what we are witnessing in Uganda. And we know Ruto is a political son to Moi. That's why many Kenyans are saying we have the living and breathing Moi of our times. That's how he's playing his politics. So let us go through the changes Kithure is trying to propose here, which seemingly is just funny. Because we have many laws in this country. Why do you just target rights to Kenyans when they feel that the regime is not working in their interest? What changes do you want to do? Number one, the changes is proposing notification procedure. We already have a notification procedure in this country as far as the issue of mass action. And the procedure is, you just write a notice to police officers. They have those forms. So you just go and fill it, notify them. Once you notify them, you go ahead to have your mass action, and that notification should be 3 days prior to the final day. The reason behind this was that police officers need to provide security to both those who are demonstrating and their properties. Kithure Kindiki is proposing to have in the new procedure Nigani. Is he proposing that now once they notify police officers, they are the ones who decide? Or what is he telling us? And again, that notice you give to wanasema county commission. Number 2, duties of security agencies to protect the rights of those participating in the assembly, demonstration, picket, or petition. We already know the duties of police officer. Their work is to protect life. Or is he proposing that the police officer will be taking like what was happening during the mass action on last Monday? Because we saw what police officers were doing. They were clubbing people, they were beating people, they were tear gassing people. We saw water cannon. They were throwing stone at people. Okay, number 3. Demarcation of assembly, demonstration, picketing, and the petitioning zone. So they want to put the specific areas where people can go and demonstrate. What is he telling us? In those proposals, maybe you want to send your petition to president. Where do you go? Of course, you will either go to Harambee Annex, the official office of the president, and if not, you walk to State House. That is a public property, and you have a right to get there. Present your petition. We have county commission officers. We have all those offices. We have CPD, which is housing some of these officers. So what is it telling people? So that they will tell you, don't go to this place. It's a public place. Ama nataka hata kuruhusu vile Mandela alisema kwamba they can go into a private place for demonstration. Waenda kwa Raila Odinga. Number 4, duty of public agency and institutions to set aside a zone for persons who wish to present petition to public authorities. Watengeneza specific areas. Wewe tu ni kwenda hapo unapeleka. This is trying to curtail people's power. Because unajua hata Mandela alikuwa anasema siku nyingine, there will be no vehicle that will move when people are going to demonstrate. Everything will come to a standstill. By the way, that's another way of sending serious message to a regime. Especially when people are not happy with the current political situation. It is one of the best way. As long as the regime cannot feel that pinch, they cannot act, especially in Africa. So they want to try and curtail that. Watu paka waende maandamano mpaka watu wasikie uchungu ya collect ushuru ikosekane. Kama wanafinyilia wananchi ndio wajue kweli kuna shida and then to take action. Number 5, duty of organizers of the assembly, demonstration, picket, and the petition to provide the hour, route, and other relevant information to assist law enforcement agency to escort them and provide them with security. Mpaka useme tutapitia hii barabara tuende huko ni sawa hapo. Hamna maneno mengi. Okay. Number 6. Consent requirement from persons whose activities are likely to be affected by assemblers, demonstrators, or picketers, and the petitioners. Really? That we want to demonstrate. So we go and ask those people, we will be passing here. Mturuhusu ya kama tukipitia hapa. Say that, kama vitu zenyu zitaharibika, then we will be in charge. Inamaanisha you go and ask those people who will be, the people they always refer to us as business community. You go and ask them, we will pass here. So we need your consent. You allow us to pass here. That in one way you are trying to curtail people's right to assemble. It should not happen. Because we have those who will say no. Because they are not being, because you are not being affected by my way, by how I've been affected by this government. For example, how one Nigeria business community, they said they have no problem with buying unga at 200 shillings. But we have those who have problem buying that unga at that price. So how do you go and ask permission from such people? No, it doesn't work. That's wrong. That's why Bobby Wine is saying that defend your constitution when it's still strong before it becomes so weak to defend you. Number 7, obligation of the organizers of assembling, demonstrations, picketing, and petitioning to ensure that the activities remain peaceful, unarmed, and generally within law, including compliance with the duty not to infringe on the right of other people. That's okay. It is still in the law. Number 8, limitation on the number of assemblers, demonstrators, and picketers and petitioners at any particular occasion. Really? Now this one you want to curtail these people. How do you want to limit? And by then it's proposing 100 people. My friend, this government lazima ione mammoth of crowd. Lazima waone watu ndio wajue Kenya imekasirika. Kenya is a democratic country whereby majority will always have their way. Minority will have their say. So with the majority, we need to show by numbers. Number 10, responsibility for, and now this is where the worst come in. Responsibility for and the payment of damages to those harmed by activities of assemblers, demonstrators, and picketers, and petitioners. What is the work of police officer? To secure the life, give security to those properties and those who are demonstrating. Why put it on demonstrators? It means the police will be failing before you do that. That's Kithure Kindiki for you. They have realized that this mass action is unstoppable and there's a wave that's going to sweep them. That's why they're coming with this kind of rules. It should be rejected. No one should buy into this. These people must sort out the problem or they must go.